Dan, winner of the week.
The group chat. We had a great launch. Things went well, and really excited for the future.
Awesome. Sean.
Perfect way to bring this up. The 2028 Republican nominee, because of what we just discussed. I'm like, I look, and I'm not kidding, and I say this totally with respect. The idea that we're talking about Tim Walz, Pete Buttigieg, and Rahm Emanuel as what, if those are the potential top tier candidates, says a lot about our prospects in 2028.
I almost put Gretchen Whitmer in there, Mrs. 63% approval. So watch what you said.
That's actually, yeah.
All right, we're going to get to your questions in a minute, so please raise your hand if you want to be on the conversation. By the way, this shirt from our friends at Fairway and Green, two things about it. One is it's made in America, not subject to tariffs. And the other is it may well say on the back, no smack in the chat. Please put in our chat how much you would pay for that shirt. If it said no smack in the chat in the back,
I see that.
Made in America.
Can we do two versions? Two versions, please.
Yeah, there's with and with that. There's with and with that.
I like a good Navy shirt, by the way. This is the first one. I'm a big fan of their stuff, but I will say I like the Navy. I'm plain. I'm simple. I'm just a simple guy. I like the Navy. That's the first. Like and I can pull it off. I can pull off.
But you don't want to walk through Northern Virginia with a shirt that says "No smack in the chat" on it.
I just don't like anything on the back. It's nothing to do with the phrase. It could just say my name, and I'd still be anti. Like I'm anti bumper stickers. I'm anti things in the back. Like this just my thing.
Mark, who's your winner?
By the way, you didn't. I'm going to see if they'll make you one that says "Kick me."
I'm telling you, it can't say anything. Nothing. Nothing in the rear view.
Yeah, mine's the same as yours, Dan. You and your colleagues at the group chat are the winners of the week with an incredible launch, and we couldn't be happier. All right, Sean, loser of the week.
Tie. Harvard University and Brigitte Macron. I think she is the loser of the week.
Why is
or
that?
She's the winner of the week, man.
No, look, I will just say this. I know we didn't talk about it at the time, so I saved it just in case it didn't come up. I think that for all of the talk that over the last few years about how people have been treated and calls for violence, I really thought that it was like how that went down and how there wasn't more outrage was disappointing, because I think that we've always said, whether it's political violence or otherwise, that it's not acceptable. And to give that a pass, which is what I think it got, was not acceptable in my book.
Dan.
Okay. Loser of the week, Steny Hoyer. I think he's getting primaried, and the guy in his announcement was pretty darn direct that at 85 or 86 years old, he's too old. He shouldn't be there. And nobody envisioned somebody that age serving them. I mean, that's right on offense. And I don't believe Steny Hoyer has the energy to mount a full-throated campaign.
Loser of the week is CBS News. They've been a shell of their former self pretty much my entire career. They've been living off the fumes of Mike Wallace and Edward R. Murrow and Walter Cronkite. And they're now watching as their reputation is just shattered by their corporate owners in a way that is hideous over the commonplace practice of editing an interview for a magazine piece.
Can I just say this, Mark? I mean, there's a bigger thing, right? CBS, I agree with you wholeheartedly, but the Washington Post meltdown, and I know, again, it didn't get a lot of coverage, but Jonathan Capehart's attack on a fellow member of the staff there and watching them go in, it's really unbelievable, these legacy outlets, how they're sort of blowing up from inside out. CBS obviously very concerned about Sherry Redstone's action, but Jonathan Capehart, blue on blue, going after a member of his own editorial team there at the Washington Post. It's amazing to watch all of this.
Sean, if you check your host manual, you'll see that you're not allowed to name 3 losers of the week.
I didn't. I just made a comment.
Oh, okay. Sean, what are you watching for this weekend?
Elizabeth McDonough.
What is that?
Oh, the Senate parliamentarian.
Ah, that was a quiz, and damn fact.
Is she ruling this weekend?
I think that she's not probably, but I think that's what I think. There's a lot of discussion. This is, to me, the key to the big beautiful bill. If she rules current policy isn't what in bounds for the bird rule, like this is it. This is the game. This people have to I named her because next week people will start to talk about her. But if you don't know who Elizabeth McDonough is, the Senate parliamentarian, whether or not John Thune would overrule her, which was done Bob Dole era, and whether or not it is within bounds in terms of the Byrd rule for reconciliation, this is the game that if you care about whether or not this bill gets through, that's it.
Dan. Yeah, by the way, I think in the Obamacare, she issued a ruling on a Saturday night. So that's actually an interesting idea. What am I? Oh, come on. Game 6, Saturday night, Indiana. That's it.
You think Indiana will win? Good. All right, we got it.
For those of you who like the show more when the hosts are in a good mood, you should be rooting hard for the Knicks, because Dan and I will come in Monday morning in a very bad mood. And I don't really care about sports anymore, but this team, there's something about this team.
Oh man,
it's made me care. It's made me care again.
Baseball season.
Yeah.
Hey, did you like that conversation? Well, you can be part of the Two-Way community. Join us live for interactive conversations like no other. Go to twoway.tv. You can also watch anytime. Hit the subscribe button and watch our Two-Way clips and full episodes whenever your time allows.